this is about something that's kind of I'd agreed with for a long time, but then what Claire pointed out in one of her latest videos, something that made me think about this, and I have to bring it up. It's this idea that many blacks, and even atheist blacks and a few blacks I like, trying to equate gay rights civil movement with the black civil movement offensive. Because, gays didn't get put to the back of the bus. They were never, enslaved. You weren't told to eat, in different restaurants, different things, all these horrible things black went through. And then to equate what gays go through now with what blacks went through, it's offensive. Which, right now, I can sort of see the point. But it's kind of offensive to me to just say that, that the blacks had it worse. Did blacks have Thomas Jefferson saying that, they were going to castrate them? As a whole, that would be a punishment. In Virginia, was to castrate gays. Oddly enough, this was a progressive idea, because at the time, it was a death sentence to be gay in Virginia, and he was trying to make the law a little less harsh. Up to 1960, it was illegal in all states to be gay. So yeah, we weren't sent to the back of the bus. We were never, made to drink at different fountains. We were just sentenced to jail. So I mean, nothing at all like, nothing comparable at all. You have currently, you have the Pope, the leader of the biggest church in the world, saying that gays are the greatest threat to society. You have dozens of some of the most influential pastors and religious groups in the United States supporting bills that kill gays in other countries like Uganda. They try to backtrack, but they still say the laws are good. They just don't think they can go too harsh. I just think they like the laws, and they're just backtracking because now we're getting heat for it. In many countries, it's a death sentence to be gay. Some states still have sodomy laws on books. Though they're unconstitutional, would never be enforced, but they're still there. You can get sentenced to, you can lose a job if you're gay, especially if you're a teacher or something like that. There's still a lot of harm to being seen as gay. When you talk about heavily Christian countries and the way they treat gays. So, yeah, maybe currently in the United States things aren't as bad, but they've been worse than what blacks went through in a lot of ways. It just seems less so because, they could hide it, they could pretend it. But if you were caught, you were sentenced to jail or executed or castrated. No, none of this, you're going to be my slave for life. No. Put to death. So comment below, let me know your thoughts. Am I right on this? I still can see why it might be offensive, because current stances compared to what they were before. But just dismiss the horrors and pain that gays go through every day of their life in a lot of countries. It's just as offensive to me to just dismiss it all. We should be working together to help each other, not saying, oh, my way was worse than yours, your way was worse than mine. I've been hypocritical here saying gays may have had it worse, but I'm making a point. I'm not saying that, I'd be like saying, blacks have it so much easier now. We should just forget about black rights now, So what if they still have a higher rate of incarceration than other bullshit things, you know? They've got it better than they had it before, and they got better than gays have in some ways, so forget about it. You know, it's silly. So again, comment below. Let me know your thoughts on this subject. I may have offended a few people. If I have, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to make a point. If you can argue why I'm an idiot, racist, bigot, whatever, down below, maybe you can correct me, or I can show you where my thought process is coming from. So let me know your thoughts.